I'm gonna call this one Ignorance and the Lies of the News. I saw on CNN, as well as a couple different sites around the internet, that BP's thinking of letting fishermen down along the Gulf Coast back to work. I'm thinking, why would they do this? Why? The oil's still out there, and you know, everything, it's still toxic due to the Corexit that they sprayed. And you know, they want them to get back to work and to start fishing and start putting shrimp, fish, and you know, all the oysters and everything back on the market from the Gulf Coast. And I'm thinking, hello? That stuff isn't fit to eat anymore. It's not safe, you know? It's, my God! You'll have to forgive me. I'm just extremely frustrated. And you know what? You know what? I hate to say it, but you can bet that they'll get them back to work, and they're going to encourage people to start eating the fish and everything out of the Gulf Coast. Despite the information that's out there that states clearly that Corexit is toxic. Despite the fumes from the oil, and even just the residue from the oil contaminates that food, making it unfit to eat. I mean, come on. Matter of fact, there's footage of a man during the Exxon Valdez oil spill, and it shows him in hazmat gear with a gas mask on, standing next to a tub that says Corexit. If he needs that to be around the Corexit, then we can obviously conclude that that stuff isn't very good for your health. I mean, heck, Corexit was banned in Great Britain over 11 years ago, and yet they dumped tons of that shit into the ocean, on the beaches. They just flew over in planes and just sprayed this stuff all over. And then you got BP and the government telling you it's alright to go in the water? It's alright to go and eat the food that came out of the Gulf Coast, despite the oil being there and despite the toxic chemicals that are still present? Really? How stupid can you be? This isn't even conspiracy theory. This is just pure media spin. And it's media irresponsibility. I mean, the information's right out there, clear and black and white, clear as crystal. They know Corexit is toxic. They know it was banned in Great Britain, yet they continue to spray it. They are continuing to spray it. And yet people don't listen. It doesn't make any sense. How can you trust an entity that caused one of the worst disasters in human history? How? The answer is you can't. BP admitted that they failed inspections previously. They even admitted that stinking oil rig that went up like the 4th of July and then collapsed faster than the U.S. economy had safety violations. That it was lacking in key parts to make the rig safe. How can you put up with it? How? How is it that people can just sit there and just say nothing or do nothing? How? Honestly, the way I see it, if this country does fall apart, then maybe it does deserve it. You know, maybe it does. Because people chose, a lot of people signed their own death warrants. They made the choice, not to listen. They chose to stay ignorant. They chose to, rather than pay attention to what was going on around them and in the world, to watch fucking American Idol and Dancing with the Stars. They chose to just not do the research for themselves, to stay ignorant. I just don't know what else to do anymore. How much more can I say it? People don't think that government and news media lie. Then they're really full of it. I'm sorry. They did it in the past, they're doing it now, and they'll continue to do so in the future. It's just ridiculous that people don't bother to really look at what gets stated by the news media. I mean, what I saw has me so frustrated. I'm having trouble just putting it into words right now. So forgive me if I stutter. It's only because I'm in shock at what I heard. I'm in shock at what I see on television these days. What else can I say? That's it.